Welcome to another Will You Snell development stream. There's still no snow outside, so time to fix that at the very least for Will You Snail. Let's make a winter snow level. Welcome everybody, Nick Dermitut. I have a hat as well, so that's good. We both have a hat. So these are the water levels. They're more or less done. I mean, we still need to work on the visuals, and the physics for those underwater currents aren't perfect either yet, but I think I'd rather go for a bit of quantity, so let's make a nice winter level. And I'm wondering how the colors in the winter level should look like, because they will probably be a little similar to this. I imagine there will be a lot of blue. And how will we make the snow? There are a lot of questions, so let's get right into it. Let's get started. Let's just create a new winter level and we'll figure this out, hopefully, because I kind of want to make a winter version of this game, so you can at the very least play something, you know, a little updated demo version, a winter version. Alrighty. So, what was the basic level? I renamed them, so I can't find anything. Okay, whatever, let's just duplicate this level. Or where is the... here, ground spikes. Let's just turn this level into a snow level for now. And, I mean, first thing we can obviously do is change the colors and add a bit of snow. That should already help quite a bit. So for that we can just create a new manager, a new level styler. We just duplicate this one and call it level styler winter. Oh, finally we get some snow. If we can't have snow in real life, I at the very least want to have some snow in my game. Who disliked this? Probably somebody who saw the shoe on my hat. Now I can kick people out like this if I don't like them. Luckily, I can't even see the likes and the dislikes. Honestly, it's pretty stressful watching all of the stats in real time. I wish there was a way to hide them all, so I don't know when I mess up. I guess I can just block it with a sheet of paper or whatever, but I guess I could also just learn to take it. Whatever, that's an option as well. Alrighty. Here we have all of the colors, so now the question is, what are some wintry colors? Okay, let's start with the wall outlines. Probably want something a little more grayish blue, red, green, blue. Okay, so I basically copied the colors from the underwater level. Maybe that's not a bad starting point. Maybe we can make it a little more white, a little more grayish. So what if we do something like this for the wall outlines? That will probably appear mostly white, and then I'll just do some trial and error for all of the walls. For the wall color, I guess we can try the same color for the walls. AI can stay the same, snail can stay the same, traps, whatever, can stay the same for now. Wall outline too. Oh, I didn't know I had a different color for that. That's interesting. Should probably be similar to whatever the first one is. And I obviously need to put that object into the room. Who would have thought? By the way, can you please let me know if the stream is running stably, or is there a lag again? I hope not. Okay, so on this level we will put our beautiful, beautiful winter level styler. And then that obviously also needs to spawn snow, and we need to find a way that doesn't eat up all of our beautiful performance. I'm not really sure. I mean, the pattern in the background should probably be gray as well. And then let's just, I guess, add some snowflakes or something, so we sorta get into the correct direction or something, I don't know. Usually you can get there with enough trial and error. So last couple of days we did something that was heavily based on gameplay, so I think it's cool to do something that's a little more based on the visuals. I mean, if GameMaker would allow me to edit the sprite, that would be fantastic. Thank you, Mr. GameMaker. So let's draw a beautiful Will You Snail snowflake, which obviously consists entirely out of squares. Can we make a snowflake out of squares? We will find out very soon. Oh yeah, I think we can. I think this might work, even if it looks a little weird. If it looks too weird, then we'll just go with squares. Maybe snowflakes don't need to have this amount of detail, but then once again, if we do a little more detail, then maybe we don't need to do all that many snowflakes. Maybe a couple of snowflakes would be enough, and then that would be better for performance. So let's try that. I mean, what the hell? This is not how a snowflake looks like. Okay, we'll probably end up using squares. This episode should be called Jonas Fails to Draw Snowflakes. Ooh! Stream is good, okay, because stream preview is lagging on my PC, but guess that's because I'm streaming at the same time. PC is not used to that. Maybe a couple of thicker lines here and there. Okay, let's just try it. Who knows how this will look. And we'll do this with a particle system because particle systems save a lot of performance. Actually, we should be able to put that right into the winter level styler. And just create a, in the create event, we'll just say event inherited, which will do everything the level styler does anyway. And then we can create a new particle. So, part system, create layer. On which layer do we want the snow to be? Probably on the FX or on the spots layer. Let's put it on the spots layer. A little bit of a particle tutorial for you, isn't that awesome? And it will not be persistent because we only want snow in this level, of course. part snow equals this. And then part type equals part type create. And now we can set the sprite of that with part type sprite. We'll choose sprite. So did I not name that sprite correctly? Oh, it's called jellyfish. That's not quite right. Spur snow. So very Christmassy, very awesome. Hello, Jan, welcome. Guess the index of the snow needs to come first, of the particle ID. Do we want to animate it? No. Do we want to stretch the animation? No. Random? No. No, 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 no. Cool. Just for the sake of testing, let's start spawning these. How do we emit particles? Particles create. That's easy. Okay. Index is part type snow. Position is, let's just create them a random position on the screen. Room width and room height, random of course. Oh, now it's only the, okay, I guess the particle system ID needs to go in the beginning then, and here comes the ID of the snow particle. Number is 1, so let's just spawn one of these snowflakes every single frame. That should be more than enough. And now we should have an absolutely beautiful winter level. Hey, it's Jodas! Undoubtedly! Joe, welcome. Okay, that looks somewhat like it's supposed to look, I guess. Already starting to get some wintry vibes. Is that a sock? No, it's just a really ugly looking shoe. And we already discussed, whoever dares to give me a dislike will get kicked out by my shoe. Like this. Alright. So now we can start specifying some more of these variables. For example, we obviously want the snow to move down. Part type speed is something like 1. Oh, we can set min and max speed, then we'll do something like 0.8 and 1. Speed increase, no, we don't want that. Speed wiggle, this is a weird one. Let's set it to 0. Particle type, what else do we want to specify? Size. Obviously want snowflakes to have different size. Size min will be 0.5, size max will be 1, size increase 0, size wiggle 0, and then how do we change the rotation? Ah, direction. But is that the movement direction, I assume? Ah, well, guess we need that as well. Direction min is 260. 270 is exactly down. Hey, CodePilot. Can I know the name of your headset? It's called Mr. Shoe, the headset. Also, it's not a headset, it's just headphones, and the mic is right there. Other than that, I have no idea what the name of this one is. It's okay, I guess. Let's not do any free advertisement. Looks like a painful process. Oh my god. I mean, if you compare that with Unity. Ah, jeez. Because in Unity you have instant feedback for everything you're doing. You have the particles right next to whatever you're working on. In GameMaker you literally have to do all of this with trial and error. Oh my god, yeah, and why did you have to point that out? I'm having fun, okay? Okay, leave me alone. What else are we missing? Part type. Alpha, maybe? Alpha 3? By the way, you can't have more than 3 alpha keyframes, which is a little bit of a shame. Or should we just spawn all of the yeah, we should just spawn all of the snowflakes at the top. Then we don't need alpha. We can just make them, let them fall down to wherever they want to go. Okay. That means we need to set the lifetime. Snow. Well, we set minimum. Like, I mean, they will probably need something like 10 seconds to go all the way down there. Oh no, there's no lifetime wiggle. What do we do, guys? Even the inherited was missing here. Why did you not point that out? Are you not paying attention? Why would anyone use this engine, lol? Yeah, but then it also makes, I mean, makes a couple of things a little easier. I think working with 2D sprites and all of that sort of stuff is still not super pleasant in Unity. But anyway, I would definitely use Unity next time, for sure. Okay. So, we wanna have a look how the snow looks like. I guess we need to spawn all of this at the top of the screen now, all of that snow. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you... Are you getting in a Christmassy mood already? You'll definitely get in a Christmassy mood when you see this beautiful winter level. Ah! Finally we have snow. No snow in real life, but at the very least we have snow in Will You Snail. Actually, the color scheme isn't as bad as I expected. Oh no, the snow is not going all the way down. Also, it's too much snow. Okay, so they need to last about 2 times as long, maybe a bit more. And I don't want quite as many particles, so we'll put a little bit of a randomizer here. If random 1, so random value between 0 and 1, if that is smaller than 0.4, that gives us a probability of 40%. So 60% less particles. Okay, let's do 70% less. That was really a lot of snowflakes. Okay, let's do 60 and let's make them a little smaller. Was this the size? Yes, let's do something between 0.8 and 0.6 and 0.9. And then obviously at the beginning of the level we need to spawn a bunch of snowflakes all over the place just so it doesn't look that empty. Yeah, I don't really understand as well why people are going for GameMaker instead of Unity, but I think the point is still that getting started with GameMaker is a lot easier than getting started with Unity. It's a way easier program to get into, in my opinion. Okay, I mean, you can kind of see those snowflakes spawning at the top, which is not necessarily perfect. Also, I think this might be one of the first levels where might have to choose a different background color than black. Also, the snowflakes are still a little big, right? And they're still not living long enough, so let's make them live even longer. At the beginning, let's spawn a bunch of them all over the place. As well. Random room width, random room height. How many exactly do we want to spawn? Maybe 200? Probably not gonna be enough, but let's see. We need to do all of this with trial and error. And then also let's spawn those particles a little further up so we don't see where they are spawning. The goal is definitely to get a little bit another demo out for Christmas that you can play with a couple of cool winter levels. We'll see if I'll manage to do that. But then the snow will pre-melt. Yeah, very good point. So probably shouldn't pre-spawn it. Getting started with Unity is easy thanks to my tutorial. Oh yeah. I mean, you're right. If you have a tutorial that is this good, then obviously it's easy. Okay, so I think 200 snowflakes is kind of a nicer density than whatever we have coming in here at the top. That's just still too much coming in there. Let's reduce it quite a bit. And they're also still pretty big. Oh, I didn't change the size earlier on. I changed the speed earlier on. Oh, come on. That's why they weren't reaching the bottom. That's, oh my. Never mind. And then due to placebo, you're obviously like, oh yeah, they look way smaller now, even though they have exactly the same size. So funny how that works sometimes. Put Christmas hat on snail. Yes, okay, we will do that. Good idea. Oh yeah. How do you like the color scheme, by the way? Do you think it looks wintry, Christmassy? I mean, it's probably as wintry and Christmassy as it's gonna get with Will You Snail. put Christmas hat on everything. On the spikes, on every single snowflake, everything will just have a Christmas hat. That sounds like a really fantastic idea. Okay, but I kinda like the snow density now. I don't even see the difference between the pre-spawned snow density and the snow density that's coming in after that. So that's good. Do you think the snow should be in front or behind the level? Or should we do 2 layers of snow? With big snowflakes in the front and small snowflakes in the back. Oh my god, we need that. We absolutely need that. So let's split that into 2 particle systems. Into snow front and snow back. And I promise we'll do a Christmas hat for the snail after that. Oh my... yeah, I mean I can promise that. We'll do it. Back. And see, now we need to copy all of that. I mean, Unity, I miss you so much. This is the snow for the background. Okay, so part type snow front will be spawned in the front, and back will be spawned in the back. And back will be on which layer? Let's put it on the back patterns layer, and then we can deactivate the other background pattern. Okay, let's put it on back decoration. This way we can save a bit of performance because we don't need the other background pattern then, I hope. Back decoration. Here we go. I'm sure there are a couple of horrible mistakes in there. For example, here, need to replace this variable name, and then let's make the snow in the background a bit smaller in terms of size, something between 0.1 and 0.2, and this will be something between 0.5 and 0.6. Let's just see if it works. Did I overlook something? What do you think? I think I did. Oh yeah, and the Christmas tree. Oh, let's see how much we'll be able to implement. I mean, I've been streaming for 30 minutes and we're still at the snow part. So, but we'll get some stuff in there. Okay, I'll hurry up. This is part 1 of hurrying up. What is the arrow? Part type snow, not Z before reading it. Yes, of course. Where do I use part type snow? Here. Front. Let's also do the pre-warm with the particles for the background. This is gonna be one of those things that runs super smoothly on my laptop, and then as soon as I give it to other people, it will totally crash their PCs. I already see it coming. Snow in the background obviously needs to fall a lot slower. How much slower does it need to fall? Maybe between 0.2 and 0.4, maybe? Means it needs to live longer. We wish you a merry snail. What's obviously a little sad about this is that we don't have a parallax effect for those snowflakes. But we also can't make that happen, or can we? No, we cannot. Not if we're using particle systems. How does it look when we only have particles in the background? Or did it look better when... I'm not really sure. Okay, let's remove the ones in the background. And then let's not worry all that much more about snow, because I obviously want to get to the Christmas hat of the snail and to the Christmas trees. Less opaque. The snow in the background isn't opaque. Not sure what you're talking about. Guess the snow in the foreground could be a bit more opaque. More transparent. So this is basically only snow in the foreground. What if we do only snow in the background? Let's figure out which one of the two looks better. Oh, opaque is the opposite of transparent. Oopsie doopsie. And you think the snow in the background should be less transparent. Why would you want that? I mean, yeah, that looks nice, so let's try it. It's a little distracting at the moment, I kind of agree. So part type alpha, part type snow back 0.4. Hey Giriel, are you already in a Christmassy mood? If not, then now you probably are, cause this is beautiful. I think you were right, Jan. This looks better. Way more Christmassy. Oh, there's a lot of snow at the top for some reason. That's probably because our spawn rates once again do not match at all. Okay, I actually think that snow in the background looks pretty good. We probably just keep that and then add a couple of snowflakes in the foreground, and I think that will be a pretty good compromise. So on the back we need a lot fewer of these. And in the foreground we also need a lot fewer of these. And in the foreground, when we pre-warm, we also need a lot fewer of these. Let's check it out. I'm saying you, this will look perfect. Thank you for obeying your orders. Yes. Usually your orders make sense. That's why I obey them. Why am I not working with Godot? Because I'm doing that because I've been using GameMaker for pretty much my entire life. I don't know how to use Godot, and if I used a different engine I would probably go with Unity, because I know how to use Unity, and Unity can all of the things I want to do. I'm sure Godot is a great engine, by the way. I just don't have as much experience with it and I haven't really looked into it. And GameMaker in combination with Unity pretty much covers all of the use cases I need at the moment. Oh, isn't this super nice and Christmassy? I know, I know. Oh, maybe you shouldn't be allowed to touch the snowflakes. That would fit the game quite well. Okay, we finished the snow. Let's get to my promise. Let's add a Christmas hat. I think this shouldn't be too easy, too difficult actually. Where's our player? Here we have the house. We just need to find a way to somehow keep that in. Oh no, we can just duplicate that. And create a winter version of the sprite, and then we just need to replace that. So I mean, I think putting it on the house of the snail is probably the easiest solution. On top of the house or the eyes? Put a Christmas hat on every eye. Okay, I mean, we can try that. But for now, let's start with the house. Resize canvas. That's perfect. That's what we need. And I need it to be higher. And maybe also a little wider. So for the height, let's maybe add another 40 pixels just in case. And let's get a little bit of additional width as well. Ah, damn it, that stupid pivot point obviously didn't move with it. So here the pivot is pretty much exactly underneath that line. Here we go. Alrighty. How would a Will You Snail Christmas hat look like? I'm kind of struggling to figure this out with this style. Okay, but then to be fair, I haven't really tried, so let's just try something. Maybe start like this. And then put something like this on top. Do you think that works? Maybe use another square for that. Oh yeah, that could work. And then we have a little more of a red section here and a little more of a white section here. I mean, that's how these Christmas hats look usually, right? And then it shouldn't be floating on top of the snail, it should actually cover at the very least a little bit of the house, because otherwise what's the point of having a head, right? Okay. Kind of curious to see this in action. I don't have a good system to replace the sprite of the snail yet, so we'll just change it permanently to the Christmas version. And then I can figure out a solution for this sometime else. What's your problem, Game Maker? Why are you showing an error message now? Didn't even do anything in this line. House. And we want the winter version of that, please. No error this time? Okay, thank you very much. And then Jan also requested little heads on every eye. Should we do that as well? Maybe we should have a look at how this looks first. It should be over the corner. Oh, okay. Yeah, covering the house like that looks good, okay. The colors look improvable. Yeah, it's a little tricky to figure out the correct colors because obviously it looks different with the post-processing in-game. So you can't even see the red. Oh my god, it's cute! I like it. It's so cute and squishy. Obviously it's facing in the wrong direction. Oh no, it's always... that's not right. It's not rotating. That's interesting. I've never noticed that. Always facing to the same direction. That's obviously something we have to fix. House width, and we'll multiply that with look direction, and this way hopefully the head will flip as well. Yeah, now it flips, which is a lot better. How do you like the colors now? I think it should be a lot, should have a lot more red, right? The colors. Oopsie doopsie, oopsie doopsie 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 doopsie. I also wanted it to be a little further down even, so we don't mess with the silhouette too much. It's a tad too saturated. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's still too saturated. Who would have thought? Oh, but it's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god, it makes me feel so warm inside. Do you think we can find some Christmas music in the YouTube music library? That would be so cool. Let us check. Music. YouTube music library. Here we go. Can I search for winter or something like that? Oh, Christmas! Ah! We're downloading that one. Must include credits. No, not using that. No, I think we... Nah, we already got a good one. Okay, let's not push it. Oh, this makes me feel so warm inside. Is it in downloads? Yes. Christmas Homecoming. Import. And then creating a new music object, of course. Music winter. And that will play Christmas Homecoming. And then we put that into the level instead of our annoying music. And oh my god, this will be so beautiful. Are you ready? Ah. It's getting better to the right color. Okay, cool. I mean, we have the disco, the disco lighting, but it kind of fit anyway. Obviously, we don't want this to change our light color. No, we don't want that. No, just no. Can you hear the music, by the way? Is the volume balancing fine? If it isn't, please let me know. What a beautiful Christmas day. Let's have a little walk outside, shall we? Oops, what was that? Maybe a little bird? Okay, I don't know. Oh, the AI is trying to kill me. Isn't that nice? That's how you know it's Christmas. So okay, what's next? I think the AI should probably throw snowballs at you, right? Oh no, the snow in the background is still stopping too early. How is that even possible? Can you tell that to me? Very nice atmosphere. Yes. Yes, I like it as well. Music is always doing so much. Hope I'll be able to replicate that with my own soundtrack, but I think I will be able to do that quite well. Because obviously we need that Will You's Name melody in there. I think I'll be able to turn that into a very nice Christmassy tune. And I don't know how it continues. I'm reading chat. Okay, that's a good idea when you don't know what to do. When you forgot what you wanted to do. That's possible because it's moving more slowly, yes, but I already increased it like 3 times. Now, can I maybe get the correct zoom direction? Yes, thank you. And we'll increase the life. I mean, it's already existing for 1 minute. 3600, that's 1 minute. Okay, we'll give it even more, whatever. Here, take 4600. Snowballs. Yes, yes, yes. We need snowballs. How does a snowball look like? Luckily, that's probably just a ball. Snowball. And let's turn these into a snowball. Maybe, okay, maybe we should delete them first. Question is, will you snow? Will you snow? Oh my god, will you snow? Will you snail snowballs? Are they round or do they look like squares? That's a very interesting question. Where the hell is the collider of this snowball? What the hell is happening here? And now I think maybe we can just reskin the ball objects we already have, the bat balls, and we'll just tell them that if this is a snow level, if instance exists object level styler winter, then we'll turn our base color to white. And we will also turn our sprite to snowball. And now I should be able to just put those cannons in here and we should have a cool snowball level. Okay, let's put them on the traps layer or something. A little bit of a snowball gun. And then I wanna do a little bit of a different level layout. And what do you think? Maybe we should, maybe it's a little too early for more Christmas decoration. But maybe some trees? I don't know, I don't know. A snowball looks like a white square, you think? Okay. Yes, Yen, my master. I will do it. These cannons do not have the correct color. Why is that? And why are they not shooting at me? Guess that's because I didn't tell them to. Which color do they collect? They collect... Ooh. Okay, I mean they're in disco mode, so they select some sort of opposite color. Winter mode equals how do we do that? Because they probably don't even exist at the beginning. Can't solve this complicated issue. If winter mode equals -1, ha, I figured it out. Then we'll check if it's winter or not, and we'll do that by if just winter mode equals instance exists object level styler winter z, because now this way we don't need to check it every single frame and can just check it once. And then if we are in winter mode, or I mean, we'll only if we're in winter mode. My brain has stopped working. Dude, please restart. All we need to do is use a different color. So what's so hard about this? I don't know. I'm very sorry. If we are in winter mode, we'll just use the color of the wall outline. And then we need a winter level AI that can also shoot some snowballs. For that, I will just copy the disco level 1 and rename it to winter. Oh, that's weird. The disco level doesn't even have a probability to shoot these balls. That's Joan is very confused. Oh, why did I do that here? What the frick? We don't want to spawn any button prompts. No, no, no. Ah, okay, I did that because that probability needs to change. Okay. That actually makes sense. But no, we want this to be here. So a little bit of a snowball probability. But then also I kind of want to keep the ground spike probability. A little bit of a combination level. Because I haven't had one of those before. Okay, let's see if we can beat this beautiful Christmas level. Hey, Tabile, welcome. Are you already in a Christmassy mood? Definitely hope so. Because it's Christmas Eve. And we haven't put the correct AI into the room. Which is an absolute beginner mistake. Doo-doo-doo. Actually, I'm quite happy with what we managed to create today. I think I got a little lucky with the colors. Oh my god, where the hell are those snowballs going? And why the hell are they so ugly? They are so ugly and at the same time so incorrect about where I'm about to go. Just like you. Last time I saw you. You still remember? The way you killed me with your snowball and with your spikes. I think the AI should definitely tell you a Christmas tale. Jan requested to make these snowballs look like squares. I think that's a very good idea. How do we paint a square? Oh my god, so difficult. What? I didn't even know GameMaker has this feature. What is this? I just want a square. No! That was a joke. It wasn't supposed to actually be hard to draw a square. Also, they need to be a little smaller. Now they are smaller. Perfect. And guess we can turn that back to automatic. The snowball looks like pins. Ah, because due to their trail. Ah, I know what you mean. This is so weird. For rage mode, this is kind of easy. Something's not working correctly with those snowballs. They are calculating a little. No, this one was good. Where was that one going? Okay, those were good. Okay, guess it's working. Feels actually nice to have a little bit of a combination of multiple mechanics. Maybe we should combine even more mechanics. Maybe we should put maybe we should put a Christmassy jellyfish here. Then maybe we should put, what else can we put in there? Where are the other enemies? Here they are. Maybe we should put an enemy. Okay, there's no space. That enemy needs to be here. And maybe we should put a fish in here. A Christmas fish. Beautiful. There should be icicle spikes that fall from the ceiling. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thought about that as well, but I was kind of too lazy to implement it, but guess we should do that. No. No. I mean, the underwater creatures are definitely killing the mood. Also, the enemy's not wearing a Christmas hat, which is absolutely unacceptable. Oh, maybe those blocky enemies should look like presents. Can we give them a present skin? I want to give them a present skin. I want them to have a present skin for sure. Presents for president. Yeah, icicle pins. Okay, let's give him a present skin. Where are my beautiful traps? Here. Duplicate. Enemy. Winter. present kinda needs to have multiple colors though. Maybe it's enough if we just add another sprite with a different color on top of it. Oh yeah, that would be enough, I guess. So what if we just, once again, expand the sprite outwards a little bit. Keep that in the center here. Make it bigger. Bigger. And then just wrap a nice little present around it. Just changing the color of this so it doesn't get in the way too much. It's just our blueprint where we have to add our present. Okay, so once again the present probably is supposed to be red. So, oops. First line will, no. First line of the present should go here. Then we can add another line here. That's a kind of big, too big. Okay, I'm a little too perfectionistic. This is this should do. For the color, I actually want to go for something it's easier to recolor later on, so let's go for our standard black and white. And then how do we do the knot at the top? Oh yeah, this will work. I feel like this will work. What a beautiful present. Don't you want to have a present like that? I mean, it's so cute. The AI even packaged those enemies for you, just for you. That's our winter decoration. And of course, the enemies, where are our beautiful enemies? They will get our beautiful winter decoration. Once again, they kind of need a winter mode. Winter mode equals false. Here we set winter mode equals instance exists object level styler winter. And if they are in winter mode, then they can just draw another sprite. Winter decoration, subimage 0, exactly where they are, with exactly the same scale, X scale, Y scale, image angle. And then for image blend, we'll go for red. Probably not gonna be the best color possible, but will do for now. Oops, I forgot the if there. And now we have beautiful winter enemies that look like presents, hopefully. Let's see if this works. Hey, even. Oh, maybe the blocky enemy could jump out of presence. That's a good idea as well. Maybe we can make even more presence. Ah, you should make it so you die if you get hit by a snowflake. Yeah, I had that idea before. Maybe we'll do that for the next level, and then the snowflakes that kill you look a little different. Something like that. So you have to pay really close attention. Oh, but look at those beautiful enemy presents. They don't look like enemies at all. Oh, you know what they should do? They should kind of detonate their present paper away when they wake up. Okay, this is once again slightly harder than I expected. Who would have thought, if we just put all enemies into the same level, that this would actually be a tad bit hard. Harmless and deadly snowflakes, yeah, that would be super mean. Salt flakes. I mean, yeah, we can have multiple winter levels, so we can do that as well. We can make another winter level that only has salt flakes. That'd be a possibility as well. There are so many opportunities, and I think we'll release a winter demo. We'll probably have more than one level this time. More confident releasing more levels now because I have more levels. Easy as that. And I guess it's also only winter levels anyway, so. What was I about to do? Yeah, I wanted to get rid of the present paper when we go out of winter mode. And then we can have a little bit of a present paper explosion or something like that when that happens. If they are in winter mode. But they are how can I check whether they're active or not? With the sprite, okay. If their sprite is sprite enemy, then we'll set winter mode equals false, and that's where we can also create the present paper particles that we'll have to create real quick. And so I mean, a present paper snippet once again is probably just a square. Something like that. present paper snippet. And then we create an effect using objects because we don't care about performance. Ah! Object fx present paper snippet. And then when we create it, image blend equals red, image angle equals random 360, speed equals random 15, direction equals random 360. Just randomize a couple of parameters and then add some damping by saying speed multiplied by 0.95 and add a bit of gravity by saying vertical speed plus equals 0.1. And then add a bit of rotation by saying rot equals random 30, random 10 minus random 20. And then here we say image angle plus equals rot, our custom variable. And then all we need to do is saying image alpha multiplied by 0.95 as well. And if image alpha is smaller than 0.01, then we'll destroy this object. And that was my speed coding a present particle tutorial. Yay! Okay. Let's actually go into our beautiful enemy and tell it to spawn these things. We wanna have 10? Or do we wanna have 15? Oh, yes, yes, yes. And we'll create this wherever we are on layer FX. That's how the layer is called, yes. Object. Object FX present paper snippet. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, I haven't been reading chat, sorry. Hi Vampits, welcome to the stream. A level with only salt flakes first, so you teach to teach you about the snowflakes being deadly, and then one with both salt flakes and snowflakes. Oh my god, that sounds so mean. You have a question, how do you start coding? Udemy or YouTube tutorials? Actually, I think if you are willing to spend a couple of bucks, I'm sure there are tutorials out there that it's worth to spend some money on. You know, if it's something like 30 or 40 bucks, if you really want to learn coding in a good way and you want to have a tutorial series that is finished, then I'd say it can definitely be worth it to just buy an online course. That being said, there are some great tutorials on YouTube as well that help you to get started. For example, obviously my Unity tutorial, but then once again, there's only one part of that so far. But there are a lot more channels, especially when you're willing to watch English tutorials as well, then you'll probably find something. There's Brackeys for Unity, and there are also a lot of cool channels for GameMaker and Godot, pretty much anything you want. Spend some bucks on learning to code so you can create even more bugs. Seems like a worthwhile investment, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they need to be wrapped up again when the level restarts. Otherwise you can only open the present one time. How boring would that be? But now I also kinda have to agree to Jan, it would be cool if you don't know what's in the present and maybe there's a different enemy in there every time. That would be so cool as well. But I guess we can still do that. It's too many particles though. And the gravity was not high enough, I think. Da, 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 da. We need more gravity. And we'll do this with minus instead. So we can see them a little longer. And then how do we wrap them up again when the level restarts? Maybe you don't set this to false, we just set a different variable to false and we call that one wrap it in present paper. That's true. Best variable name ever. If winter mode and wrapped in present paper, and then here we can just say wrapped in present paper is false, and then when we restart the level we'll just wrap them in present paper again. Room reset. With object enemy do wrapped in present paper equals true. Here we go. I feel like they should have a voice line when they unpack something like Merry Christmas. Yeah, no, that's a really creative voice line. Sorry, that's the best I could do. Finally a challenging level. All of the other levels were way too easy. Especially the underwater ones. I can do those first try. But this is finally a challenge. Alrighty. I think we've more or less reached the end of the stream. If you wanna ask me something or have any questions or anything else you wanna discuss, it'd be cool if you let me know now. And I'll keep trying to beat this level for a little bit. Maybe try the underwater level again, because that's kind of fun as well. And I'll play on an easier difficulty, so maybe I have a chance to do it. Let's discuss colors. No, let's not discuss colors. Or do you think the colors for the winter level are off? I actually think they work quite okay. Okay, so this is normal difficulty. It's actually quite a bit easier, but it's still hard as hell. Can't even beat this level on normal difficulty. Merry Christmas, Jonas. Why does the music not disappear? It's super unfitting for this level. I guess we don't have any music objects in this room. But at the very least I'm still wearing my Christmas hat, so I guess that's fine. This is a little sad. I can't even beat a single one of my own levels on normal difficulty. Okay, I was a little worried that we have like 2 music soundtracks at the same time, but we don't have that. Okay, final discussion. You wanna discuss math? 4 + 5 = 7. You wanna discuss politics? What can I say about politics? Nothing, because I don't know anything about politics. No, that's not entirely true, but let's just say, don't think it's a super smart thing to discuss on stream, because it's gonna inevitably lead to disagreements, and everybody knows disagreements should not happen in a democracy. Okay, no, no, this is already going too far. Cool. Religion. I believe in the evil killer AI. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. And I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll keep making awesome Christmassy levels to... No, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's already Friday. Oh damn, I've gotta finish the video. Okay, I guess I'll see you on... No! Not sure if I can see you on Monday actually, cause I'm once again traveling to Berlin. So yeah, maybe that's an interesting information, especially for those who are here every day. No stream on Monday and potentially on Tuesday. To Berlin, yes. Yeah, I'll tell you in chat or something. Cool. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day, and obviously, Merry Christmas.